This is as close as I can get to it, guys. There's no way for me to get any closer this time. Hey, where's Waldo? If I can get my focus to work right. There's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think there's like 3, 4 cars on this side, 2 or 3 down on that road right over there. Right over there. You might can see some of the cars blinking every now and again. Somewhere in the world. Watching one of my live streams, like watching or reading the book Where's Waldo, playing the game with the whole thing. Hey, Dr. Sean Berry, thanks for coming in, man. I really wish there wasn't a traffic jam and I could get closer to it, but there's no pedestrian path that way. Because there's a lot of them. That's all I've seen all day is blinky blue lights because of traffic, and they're all crossing guards. But hey, crossing guards can be tyrants too. You never know. I'm guessing there's an accident, but I'm not seeing a lot of red and white blinky lights like you would think with medical. All I'm seeing is blue, red and blue. Like the ones that are red flashing back. DSS is the Department of Social Services, and fuck them bastards. They steal kids. They stole me, they stole mine, and they hurt kids. Hey, baby. No, I see you in the chat. I just figured that I would address the other people because they was coming in, and I didn't just talk to them right before I got on the live stream. I wonder how long it's going to take to clear up this wreck. What do y'all think? 20 minutes, 30? Can't be getting any better with traffic getting like this. They're having to reroute all the traffic into one lane that way and one lane that way, and it's a 3-4 lane highway. Sorry guys, when the camera drifts off like that, I'm checking my surroundings. Hey son, I know you're watching. Much love. Well, that's the thing is they say they're broke, but they're begging for more money for next year, and then they spend all their budget in the second quarter just to make sure they can get more money in the budget next year. It's that kind of thing right there that becomes the bloat, and then it becomes the blight year after year. That's the crazy part. It becomes bloat the first time that they pad the budget. Every year after that, it becomes blight. That's the difference. I don't know if blight's the right word though. It's so weird seeing red and blue lights mixed together like this. It's not like that from where I'm at. Like when I'm at home, it's not like that at all. It's all blue lights and blue and white. But every car that rides by can see the screen, see the fact that the camera's rolling. So even if it is just a traffic jam or a wreck or something, more people are learning, hey, you can film them bitches even from 200 feet away. Probably 200, 300, good football field. I don't know if I could throw a football that far, but somebody could. I wouldn't suggest that. I'm not a lawyer and I'm not offering legal advice. You should never throw footballs at police officers' heads, okay? Just saying. Another thing that I say is legal advice, and if you do that, you're stealing. I can't even say that with a straight face. Oh, man. I do believe I've seen one of the trucks disappear, so maybe it's getting close to being over. That's it, man. They come back wanting more and more candy each time. They want all their candy now, and then their cake. They eat it. Yes, CPS. See, I call them DSS because that's the whole building. But yes, the agency that I really despise is this Child Protective Services, because they say it's in the best interest of the children, and 99 times out of 100, it's just some Karen somewhere that doesn't like something and called in and weaponized the system. The system can be weaponized against other people, be it your neighbor, your spouse, your other half, your children, even your parents. I mean, I've seen that happen. The system is nothing but one giant problem. Well, they pay them handsomely too. It's not just that they pay them handsomely, and then they sit there and keep the parents out of work, give them classes and things, tell them, oh, you got to do this, that, and the third, and then say, oh, well, you don't have a job, and then it's all a scheme. It's really one giant pyramid scheme playing on people's ignorance. Government sanctioned, Dr. Sean Berry. It's all government sanctioned. It started back when Bill Clinton was in office, so I mean, he didn't do that. It wasn't him. Nah, but the big push, it did happen back in like the late 80s, early 90s when I was a child. And ever since then, they've become the Nazi Gestapo of children. Children and parents. You've got the blue coats that do all the enforcement. So they're like the brown shirts. Then you got the paper pushers, I'm just doing my jobs from the office. Those people? Yeah. Okay, I see the fire truck is left, so that means medical's left. Now we're just on traffic control, trying to get traffic straightened out. If anybody doesn't know, FTP really needs our help right now. That is Fuck the Police, aka Mark Burgess, who's going through a tough time right now and can use all the support we can give him. Well, see, they welcome those that don't have records, because those that have records go missing and there's no paper trail. Yes, actually, the 80% of the prison system, and I'm not sure which study it was, but it was one of the studies that I looked into. 80% of the prison population is former foster care. They're already indoctrinated into the system and doing what they're told. But when there's no one there to tell them what to do, they just spiral downwards at the age of 18. They're 18 and homeless and have nowhere to go, so they crash on someone's couch. They, meet some people that might be bad influences. I went down that road, straight out the system. I really did. I did some dumb things, and a few years later, I straightened my life around and got it right. And here we sit, filming them bastards. I can't get my hand far enough out of frame. Fucking zoom. Snarking Sass, what's up? I'm really surprised to see you in here. I thought I was a little peon nobody that nobody knew about, Dr. Sean Berry. I really did, like, painting tiny gnomes. Oh man, you don't know me. You know what I'm saying? 5 Speed, what's up, brother? Mahalo. Or mahalo, however they say it. Yo, I'm putting my Zoom work in today, y'all. And this is freehand. This isn't even with like a GoPro. DC Accuracy, what's up? We just filming traffic, man. We just filming traffic and a traffic. I think it was a wreck because there was EMS or fire. One of the two was up there. I appreciate that, man. Thanks for stopping in. that's one of my subscribers pulling up on me, please give me a honk so I can like not be afraid of jump out vans here. But I've been trying to keep my location a secret, so I shouldn't have nobody pop up on me this time. They pulled up and dipped. It's good. So up here on this road right here, these blinky blue lights, there was blue and red lights, which is the police, and then there was some flashing red lights up and down, which was like a fire truck or an EMS truck. So there was a wreck, I do believe, and this is all a traffic jam. Nah, someone did dip in and dip out real quick though, guys. Well, Mr. McIntosh, I haven't ever done so much in his studies of that, but it would make some sort of logical sense. I mean, there's only so much pressure you can put somebody under before they crack and crumple. I'm not saying that what they've done is right, but there's reasons for everything. Alright guys, I just had a long day at work and it seems the worst of the worst is over. They're just trying to get this traffic jam out. Traffic is finally moving again, so I can leave. They're not detaining all of us behind the line of traffic. I was kind of detained here, they just don't know it. I couldn't pull out if I wanted to. Oh, we got movement. Are we going to see the miracle of the traffic unjam? And it only took 20 minutes. I spent 5 minutes at least trying to get over here. Oh, we're going to lose our frame behind this bus for a minute, guys. On up. Yeah, you should be good on the exit. Yo, I've seen that, Dr. Strawberry. They actually will legitimately block traffic and then write tickets for the same thing that they're sitting there doing. I watched it happen earlier. One cop left, was parked like in the street, and then left, and then someone else parked exactly where that car, the cop car was parked, and a cop within 30 seconds showed up, hit the horn, and started writing him a ticket. We really need to make accountability tickets and just start passing them out. They don't mean anything. They won't have like a monetary punishment, but I mean, shit. We could put in order to cleanse them of their debt, they could, you know, go donate to some charity somewhere. Although they could turn in their badge, go home, and live a normal life, but I mean, we all know they ain't gonna do that. That's all that limo bus over there. It's that bus over there. Well, I guess with the movement, they was just blocking traffic. They wasn't actually moving out of the way. I see 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 cop cars left. And we're out of frame. Yes, Steve Leto is one of the people that I admire very much on YouTube. I watch almost every one of his videos, and I share 90% of them, as they all pertain to something that me or several of my associates would have interests in. And he has interest in some of the same similar things that we do, constitutional issues. Well, we're gonna have to figure out something. I can cop watch all night, but I gotta sleep sometime. That's the thing, it should hold just as much weight. We should be able to take and hold them, charge them in the court of law with the same thing that they pass the tickets out for. If we was to catch them doing something wrong and issued them a ticket, we go to court as the prosecutor like they do, right? Well, not the prosecutor, they're the leading witness or whatever. I'm sorry, I'm tired, guys. But yeah, if we was to go to court and sit up there on the jury bench like they do, and they would have to sit out there in the crowd with the rest of us, they would think twice before they wrote a ticket. Yeah, we may have to put in a complaint about the whole thing, because it's been 7 hours now. But I'm going to end this here soon. I was hoping to stay until after the cops left. Something in me just says it's not right for the cop watcher to leave the scene before the cops. Even if it is just a traffic jam. Every car on the road in the lane to the right, to the right. Well, the statutes, the codes, the policies, there's a difference in between all those, but they try to enforce them all like they've got the weight of law behind them. But any law that is contrary or contrite against the Constitution is null and void on its face, because it's unconstitutional, and therefore it does not have to be followed. And anyone that enforces said law is therefore acting outside of the bounds of their duty and acting under color of law instead of actual law. Anytime they act under color of law, that is a crime. It has to be following the actual law, not the color of it. They say, oh, well, it's the intent behind it, and it's their discretion. No, it's not. It's either against the law or it's not. I mean, we all have discretion. We can do right or wrong, so can they. We just choose to do more right because we don't get away with it like they do. I'm guessing they're waiting on a tow truck or something? I see one little piggy. No, it was just a wreck, I think. Maybe it's construction or something. So I'm not seeing anything left on the road lit up. I think I'm seeing some orange lights right above that one car that's turned sideways. So it might be a tow truck. They're trying to get something out of the road. All right, guys, I'm gonna shut this down. I'm gonna try to get safe for the night. That's either a tow truck they're waiting on, or that's road construction getting ready to start. I'm not sure. But the way it's looking, the ambulance and stuff that I've seen, or a fire truck. Thanks for everybody popping in, guys. I'm guessing it was a wreck, and they're probably just waiting on the tow movement. I see movement, but it's just that one lane still. So it's definitely not construction traffic. It has to be a wreck. That's all I can think. All right, guys, we're gonna cut this one here. Thanks for everybody tuning in, smashing that like button. I'm out. Till the next time, thumbs up.